Hello everyone! Welcome to The Alice Show! Martin Luther King Jr. Day is coming, so today we're going to talk about this day. Martin Luther King Jr. Day is celebrated on the third Monday of January. It is a U.S. holiday that was first celebrated in 1986. But who is Martin Luther King Jr.? And why do we celebrate this holiday? Let's start at the beginning. A long time ago, many black people in the United States were slaves. They did not have basic human rights. Later, the American Civil War helped set them free. But then, they still did not get equal rights. Many people did not like black people just because they had darker skin. Some states even tried to prevent them from voting. The black people and the white people were separated from each other in public places. This is known as segregation. Children had to study in separate schools. The black children's schools were dirty and filthy, while the white children's schools were clean and nice. Or if the black people wanted to ride a bus, first they had to get on in the front of the bus, then pay the money, then get off the bus and go all the way to the back of the bus to open the back door and find a back seat. Sometimes, even when the black people already paid the money for the bus, the white bus driver would sometimes ignore them and drive away, while the black people were still walking to the back of the bus. Is that sad? I feel sad when I imagine that. Martin Luther King Jr. was born in 1929 and grew up with all those unfair things happening around him. He was aware of that, and he did many things to fight for equal rights. After college, he became a minister in Alabama. He studied the wisdom of Mohandas Gandhi. He learned that the world can be changed with love and peace, not violence. He encouraged many people to fight for equal rights. For example, in Alabama, there was a law saying that black people had to sit at the back of the bus. Martin Luther King Jr. said this law was wrong and asked people not to ride the bus at all by leading a bus boycott in 1955. Then, the bus company started losing money and the law was changed. Martin Luther King Jr. led many marches. Many people gathered asking for equal rights in a non-violent way. They even had an anthem called "We Shall Overcome" to inspire them. Many people were arrested at the marches. Martin Luther King Jr. himself was arrested many times too. Even in jail, he still tried to make things right without violence. He wrote a letter on the edges of a newspaper and even some toilet paper. His writing, known as Letter from a Birmingham Jail, became very famous. He was arrested a total of 30 times during his 13 years as a civil rights leader. He is also well known for his famous "I Have a Dream" speech in 1963, which inspired many people by offering hope that we could all live together peacefully. Martin Luther King Jr. was also a major influence for legislation such as the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965, which were crucial steps towards protecting equality for all Americans. Unfortunately, in 1968, at the Lorraine Motel in Tennessee, Martin Luther King Jr. was shot and died soon after. However, his words will always live on and continue to inspire us to fight for justice, equality, and human rights. So that's why we have this holiday, to remember his accomplishments and honor his legacy. He taught us that we don't have to be mean to bring about change. I am thankful for what Martin Luther King Jr. did for all of us, and I hope you learned something today, too. That's it. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!